Jericho, grab your phone and see which one this pops up on. It's showing. Is the camera the wrong way or not?
It's upright.
It's upright. It's not landscape. So it is. So it's preparing the live stream and then it's just stuck here, but it's on yours. It's showing it's working.
I did.
All right. That looks like it's working. You're gonna have to watch the chat if anything comes through. Over here. Cool.
You want me to angle the camera for us? Dennis said, "Oh boy, back to the pedals."
It's actually working on
Frames. Subframe connectors.
They have to move the exhaust.
Do you want to put your headphones in so they can hear, or no? Unless we just talk louder.
I can grab it. That's fine.
All right. Can I get a waterfall over your jug real quick?
What's that?
Waterfall.
Yeah. I meant to grab the iPad. Cause then you can just turn it on and see.
Dennis said subframe connectors, fun.
Oh, yeah. Let's turn my Bluetooth on.
Sub or redneck. SC redneck.
Oh, Tony. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, yeah. Yeah. Will be connected now. Now that the car's up off the ground, we can. All right, we got to pull this bolt. You want to find us a ring that size, probably 3/4. popping the body plugs out to figure out what size that is.
Recorder.
All right. If the upper one is that size. All right. You got your wrench? Let's see if this will even start to break free. Oh. All right, try your side. You have to push towards the tire. That's not towards the tire. Push. Don't shake the cart. Since we're under it. What? The new side?
No, you farted.
No. Start with PB Blaster first.
How about that? We're not in there. And again, you might have been perfect size to fit under here.
Yeah. Move the exhaust so we can put a Ugga Dugga on it. I don't know if my wobble socket will it fit on the outside.
I don't know if this was this here.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That is really stuck.
Or we're gonna have to get a PVC pipe, get leverage on it.
Maybe. All right. Oh, there it went. Just needed some motivation from the breaker. Hold the breaker bar, Jerkin. Let's see if the bolt will actually turn. Oh, that's what I was worried about. If the bolt is rusted in the leaf. All right, switch. Push the button. Oh, it's not moving. Let me spray. This might be Sawzall.
Right, this is also a leaf spring or
The bolt right here next to it. All right, take that nut off, Jericho. It's not a lock nut. You're just hitting a hard spot. Yeah, you know it's not good when the breaker bar is not moving while you're doing that. I think I can. Let's see. Nut almost all the way off.
I think so.
Oh, take a look at it.
I also has a little bit to go.
Don't take it all the way off because we may have to hit it. Let's see if we can get the other side to break free. Ooh, this one's right in the way. We may have to put the car on the ground and move this. Yeah. Check the chat. I guess I could invite Dennis. He could be our host.
Hey, let it didn't work right. Work on the car and then the squash burger. Then Dennis a Texas hot wrench.
Yeah.
Those Texas hot wrench.
Torch. Why is it doing? Come on. Yes. Move that. Invite. Don't do that. All right. You got Moose? You got Moose? Just the hydraulics fluid. Oh, I swear this is the stiffest locks ever. Is that you, Dennis? Or Joe?
Did you just call me Dennis?
I'm under a car.
Now you are.
Uh,
Oh, Christ.
Shut up.
You shut up, you old bastard. What are you going to do? You can't
No,
do shit
we're
right
gonna
there.
move him.
You ain't getting
up
out of the
here.
chair.
No, that's
Drop
windy
it
as
that
hell
way.
out here today. Doesn't look like you're getting out of the chair either.
I'm not denying that fact either.
All right, it should rotate now. Buddy. Put it under the platform.
Oh. We're
There
supposed
we
to
go.
we're supposed to be paying attention to Josh Dennis, not
You
giving
guys can pay
shit.
attention to each other. Right here where this frame is, Jericho. Actually, that's where the frame connector go.
Yeah, I could have done a Squatch burger today or two.
Two. You'll
Yeah,
get
he's
fat eating all that food like that.
he's got a squash problem.
So the hell happened?
This squatch is going to become a snatch.
No. No mud flaps.
Let's roll it back some, Jericho.
So is this the newest purchase one?
Go.
What do you mean?
The reacquired one?
No. It's the mock. I just want to get stuff done before I grab the other one. All right, Jericho, line it up with the pinch weld again. I think we're up out of the way, aren't we? Run yours in some. So there you go.
Joe, you got a room you're putting together now,
Car.
huh?
Huh?
You got a room that you're putting together for all your RC stuff?
No, it's just mostly getting the fuck off the coffee table.
Yep.
You mean you don't have a spare room in that big house all by yourself?
It's not on the
Just you
back
and the
yet.
wife?
I'm not by myself.
One
You
more.
and your wife.
And two kids, two boys.
All right, Jericho, now go look. Check the front and the rear. My front's good.
So I don't know, kind of waiting. My boys, my youngest one's to the point where it's probably about time for him to put a ring on his girl's finger and do something.
Move it down.
But until then,
Was it too far forward
Yeah.
or outside?
I'm in
It
the
hasn't hit the lock yet. So just the bottom handle.
Forward. It's like
no,
right.
I have a greeting room back here,
We'll
but
get it up there.
my wife kind of turned it into a sewing room. And
Ah.
plus it's like literally right up against our master bedroom. So if I'm staying up late doing live chats and shit, it's
Down
not
more.
ideal.
She'll be up late with the live chat too.
Yeah. And then
There you go. Once we move the front,
I'll
towards
get
me,
shot, murdered,
and
skinned.
then stretch it out to where it goes to that frame rail.
So
Oh,
Yeah.
you got to drop it a little more because it's still
spots
locked.
where I can put a desk and be able to sit in a
There.
computer
That's
chair,
good.
have an
Yep.
actual
Now
legit
extend it.
work table.
A little
Right.
more. A
Where do you
little bit
order
more.
that bench from?
There you go.
It
Yep.
was
Now
a
do that
place
on the
called,
other side.
shit, I gotta look. Tribe something.
Is it an all wooden bench or do you get like a regular wood top and metal bench?
It's called Tribe Signs. It's actually
That looks good,
double
Jericho.
what it is.
A who?
It's a desk design for like two people.
Ah,
Like a office type desk, but
Go check your side.
longer,
Mine's good.
longer for two people to sit. And then this one actually has a bench underneath it that goes the whole length of it that I can use to stack
you
shit.
got an area to put stuff down there.
Yep. So I figured it's going to be long enough to where I can have like a build area with the work mat, and then I can have, whatever somewhere else, and maybe even have room for a printer.
Right. Did you look at that X Tools last night at the lasers?
Grab
Or do
the
you want to
transmission
actually
back
get a
there.
3D printer?
No. See, you guys like everybody misinterpreted that. I really wasn't like. I'm not looking into getting a laser and do that shit. At some point, I would like to have a 3D printer, but I'm not. I was just
Looking at options.
sometimes you gotta see what's available is the package to choose what.
Right.
If you break down all those tools
Put that
that
under the
machine
rear end.
does, is it worth the $3,400? I don't know.
But
I don't
then
know.
you'd have to look at how often are you going to use all that
Right.
in one.
I don't. I don't, because I don't do any of it now. And I don't know if I would ever put the full advantage of using the machine. And that's what I was looking at. I was looking at, oh, what is this? Oh, there's option. Holy fuck, that's $3,400. Why is it $3,400?
Right.
That's the only thing I was just looking at. No.
Yeah.
It seems for the price, you could buy all the individual machines and still probably save fucking money
Oh yeah, for sure.
as of now. Now, if it gets down to around maybe $2,200, I could see maybe, around the 2000 price range, I could see maybe putting forth that kind of money to do something like that. But
Right.
Yeah, just put a little pressure on the buddy.
again, I don't do that shit now, let alone spend $2,200 on a machine to do it, or let alone 34.
I get it.
No, they was talking about it, and I was just clicking buttons. I didn't realize they come out with the new H2, or coming out, I guess you could say, because it's still pre-order.
I'll be right back.
Joe, you happen to be watching the chat for us?
What? This is live?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I can't see the chat because I'm on my phone.
I didn't realize it was live, and I'm sitting here, no background.
Oh my gosh. It says right on the top when it's live.
Actually, it didn't this time.
I don't know how to change view to gallery.
I think it's on gallery right now.
Is it? Is everybody showing? Okay. All right.
Yeah, we got a background.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, I didn't realize that was live.
Sorry.
Dennis, you did. You could have warned me. You've been chatting in the chat, you dork.
There we go.
But I'm on my phone and I can't see chat.
Then how you answering?
I'm not answering anybody's chat right now. That was before Josh said, well, I could probably invite Dennis and have him out.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Where's the other wrench, Jericho?
I mean, it'd be nice if you were able to see chat, but Oh, well.
I'm glad I wasn't in my underwear when I joined. I thought it was just a regular chitter chatter.
I had to get up, put a t-shirt on.
You want to show off your sweater?
Right.
Put that wrench on this side, that way it can just a breaker bar on that side.
Josh, what year is the other one that you got? Same
I
year
think
or
it's 88.
Oh, we picking it up today?
No, tomorrow.
the donor for the race car?
I'm gonna take the red one that's out here and it will be the donor. Oh, there we go.
GT or just a regular?
It's a four-cylinder, but it's got a V8 in it. So the one I got was I built.
Okay.
Um,
So you don't
I
have
got it.
that, you don't have that extra 700 pounds of ground effects and wing on it.
It does, yes.
Oh,
It's a GT convertible. It's a four-cylinder, but it's got a GT ground effects kit on it.
gotcha.
But the car was super, super clean.
It was.
Nice.
The interior was all messed up, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But for what it was really nice.
I think I'm gonna have to pull the dang exhaust off to get an impact in here to try and spin these leaf spring bolts out. Fun, fun.
Mhm. Oh. So I'm still debating on whether or not to cannibalize the Capra. Because I hardly ever drive that thing anymore.
Right.
I mean, you guys know how they are. They're a point and shoot, pretty much like a cheater rig
cop
for the
truck.
trails.
My cop truck destroys my Capra.
Yeah, I drove it so much when I first built it. I think I drove it for 2 years. I'd take it with me whenever I went anywhere. My 10-2 would sit. I got bored with it real quick. Like, you know what? This thing it goes wherever you point it. It's not fun anymore.
Right.
You just need to find a way to trade it for a SCX6.
No, I don't.
Oh,
I don't need an SCX6.
you always need a STX6.
You're missing out.
Yeah.
They're fun.
I get it.
No, you don't. Or you'd have one. That's what I just said. You need to find somebody to trade a Capra for a 6.
Okay, trade it, and then what? Upgrades come free?
You don't have to upgrade it. Hell, Josh
You really
ran
don't.
his.
You can drive it.
Josh ran his for a while before he did anything to it.
Yep. Put those like that. Yeah.
Stock servo's fine.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
It will be for a while.
yeah, you got a you got a window to start saving for one.
Yeah.
But if you're just like trail it, then you'll have a good period of time to where you could get
Hold this side, the side
you
over
could
here.
probably get
Hold the side over here. Just hold that in.
Beat the Creek and Axial Fest before you'd have to replace it. So I
Probably.
think Josh went every bit of a year before he had to replace, because I think it was second year at Beat the Creek where the servo actually blew towards the end of the trail.
Yeah, I believe it was, Joe. I think you're right.
And there was a reason why it blew, because we was pushing them pretty hard.
Well, I do have that Yeti score that I really don't need. And I could off that and the Capra.
Waffles.
Yeah,
Trail crawler waffles.
the Yeti score is just sitting. I mean, I have all the parts that came with it. The truck's all original. You know, like I said, all the parts that came with the truck, you know, the parts trees and what they thought was going to break, which those are all molded in blue, and there's nothing blue on this truck.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, it was.
Geez. I must have really He-Man that when I put this together.
I mean, it's cool. It's got the Vanguard brushless system in it. Runs really good on 3S. It's fast as hell. Yeah, and if I get a 6, then I can take that
Is it low
Humvee,
enough it's out of the way, Jericho?
apart and put the body on it. That'd be a beast.
Maybe. It takes some
What
engineering.
happens when you drop it down? Are they both out of the way now?
From Cleveland, man. Afro engineering's in my blood.
That should work then.
It'll just sit here or
Yeah. The other side's
I
still
can
hooked
find
up.
a different background. That background's too dark.
Probably.
Oh,
So what's on the agenda for today, Josh? What are you guys getting into?
I was gonna work out here, try and get some of this done before the other car shows up. We cleaned up the garage, moved the press around. Put this on the breaker bar side. There, breaker bar. There you go. Spin it a little bit.
I wish I could just stream this to my TV so I could see chat.
You probably could.
I can't on this one out here. This one's not a smart TV. It won't go through my Chromecast. Because I have no option to do that on here right now. Be nice.
Make sure it's on the bolt good before you hit it.
There's nothing really to see in chat anyhow.
Yeah, I'm sure there's nobody there.
Just tiny.
Everybody's either out playing with their trucks or they're at work.
You have it on reverse.
And I know today around here is not a
Let it
good day
hammer.
for either one.
Yeah, I was actually just thinking about getting off my can, going outside, knock some of the stink off of me. It's kind of nice outside.
Not here. It went from being nice to windy as hell, and all of a sudden the sky got dark.
I go forward.
Well, I mean, we're a little partly cloudy, but
Forward a little bit, didn't it? Yeah. Out of there.
it's not raining.
No, that'll be tomorrow here. It'll rain all day.
Doesn't let it spin.
Could have went to work, but nah.
Nobody got time for that.
Right, 5 days a week is enough.
What we gotta do is try and get it free, buddy.
I'll be right back.
That one coming out all right, Josh?
What was that, Dennis?
That bolt coming out okay?
No. What? Dennis asked if the bolt's coming out okay. No. We're just hammering it with the pipe. Don't let it slip off the head of it. Spinning some. Is that reverse? Yeah. Keep holding it tight and hammer. Jericho's little arms are getting tired.
Oh, my ears are.
Next time I come out, I'll bring you some penetrating oil it'll make your head spin. The shit.
They rust in the sleeve of the leaf spring.
Yep. This stuff will penetrate all the way through there. You spray it
So you're
on,
good at
walk away for
penetrating
5 minutes,
with
come back.
only?
And some knocker loose. That's
Kid at
what we
work
got.
tried that crayon trick. He tried that crayon trick on his car at home. Couldn't get the shit loose, heated it up and melted the crayon into it. It spun right out.
You gotta get the good crayons though. You can't get them cheap Chinese ones.
Yeah, Crayola.
Mm-hmm.
And no, we're not sponsoring Crayola. We're just saying which one works. Yeah, so dollar store crayons aren't going to do it.
No, we get that.
My battery said, ow.
We get that stuff called knocker loose. CRC makes it. It's pretty good stuff.
Yeah, we use a stuff called Freol.
Yeah.
This
Yeah, I'm
stuff,
familiar with Frio.
man. I was working on my old work truck. There was a 1 1/8 bolt on the back that I had to get loose. I tried half-inch impact. I tried a 3/4 inch impact. Wouldn't budget. I even put a breaker bar on with a 6-foot piece of pipe. Nothing. I sprayed that Freol on it, walked away for 5 minutes, come back, it spun right out.
Mm. Yeah, that's how the snorkel loose is.
I'm gonna start putting that shit on my fucking sandwiches.
For your insides?
Why, is that why you can poop better? Is that what that?
Make it fall out.
You should be old enough. You should already have that problem.
Get
No,
the bigger battery off
That
the
that might
impact
come into
gear.
play
There,
come next Saturday.
by the water. Grab that battery off there.
Where'd you have the bar?
You had it bending down on it? I was just trying to find the spot.
Well, it looks like a little struggle working around the exhaust like that too.
Get something that's coming off or it's working?
The least springs wiggling, I'm afraid it's just spinning the sleeve inside the rubber grommet.
No, it's spinning the screw too.
Jericho, there's a sleeve inside here. And if it's rusted to the sleeve might spin inside the rubber.
Oh.
Those have probably been on there since Jesus was an altar boy.
Yeah.
So just set it over. My bad.
No, we need the nut if we're gonna hit this. I don't want to booger all the threads up. Look in the box and see if it came with a new bolt.
Those subframe connectors just bolt on, or you got to weld them at the front?
No, they're bolt on. You got to drill a hole in the front. Come with some new long bolts, Griffin.
There's on both 3D. Oh.
Did he eat much? It hasn't moved. Oh, crap. Looks like it's going to be Saul's all time.
Do you say Sawzall?
Yep.
Sawzall in the bolt in between the cross member and the spring?
Between the bushing and the spring, yeah.
And then hope you can get it out of the bushing.
Mm-hmm.
Or just replace the bushing, order a new one. That just hit me.
Probably wouldn't be a bad idea just to put the neoprene bushings in there.
It's over by
Stalls. If they're gonna keep falling, don't let it be somewhere it's gonna hit me. Thank you. Had a subframe connector drag down my calf.
You know, Josh, if you're gonna replace a bushing, just get the neoprene.
Yeah.
For what I think they're maybe $5 more.
Yeah. This depends on.
On who's got them.
Yeah.
Well, I got a feeling I know who might have them, but you know, if you
Might have
order
to
them
go to
from them,
CJ
they're going to
Pony
want
Parts.
$1 million. The Summit's probably got them, either them or Jegs.
Yeah, there's CJ Pony Parts. They have a ton of this stuff.
Where are they out of?
There's one in Kentucky, one in California at their warehouse.
Oh, Kentucky's not too bad.
Jericho, electricity, please.
Mhm.
Are you going to drag me away where I'm, or just grab the extension cord right there? For some reason, it's smoking like it's hot.
Gotta love when you start a project and you think it's going to go smooth. Yeah, I see a little bit of smoke.
It's just softening that rubber up, reanimating it.
Smoking at blade.
Yeah. Woo.
Went from a saw blade to a butter knife real quick.
Still got teeth on it, but that's a hard bolt.
Yeah, it holds the heat. That's the problem. It destroys the blade.
You get enough heat into that bolt, you should be able, as long as you got the nut on there, you should be able to give it a couple smacks and break it loose a little bit out of that bushing.
If you're
You know,
lucky.
if you get enough heat transfer into that, it might want to loosen up a little bit.
The bushing and the bolt have become one. They've entered into a partnership for life.
Yeah, we have the same problem with shock bolts on our damn trucks sometimes, and you have to cut the shock off of it and burn the rubber off of it, and then split the sleeve off the bolt.
Yep.
Been there, done that.
That's fun. I love filling the whole shop up full of melting rubber smoke. Makes everybody randy.
It's one thing if you hear a lot of noise, like a loud exhaust and all the smoke. when you're hearing people wrenching on shit and then there's all that smoke, yeah. I'd rather smell tires smoking.
Well, that's what this burning rubber bushings of them shocks smell like. Tire burning.
It's just not the same.
They just don't have the squealing.
No smell of racing gas.
I think this bolt's made of unobtainium. Shit,
Is that a
just took
Brad
all the
fact?
teeth off that blade.
That wasn't a Brad fact, was it, Josh, about the bolt?
No, I don't know. It's covered in flaming rubber and
I'll tell you what, when I jumped off the live last night, my eyes blinked once. They
Then you're
stuck
done.
together. Man,
air, Jericho.
just a long week.
Yeah, that it has.
Yeah.
This next week shouldn't be too bad. I don't have much going on yet.
Double check that it's on.
I'm hoping not myself. Friday actually wasn't too horrible. It was actually a little low.
Are you still going to Sandusky for that thing?
Flip it.
Tech challenge, yeah.
When's that?
May 16th and the 17th. I'm heading up on the 15th that evening. It's not going to be fun. I was reading some things about it. I'm good at what I do, but how I do it is not necessarily the most practical
Orthodox?
bird method. You know what I mean?
Unorthodox?
And yeah, and it works. It works for me. And you go to something like this, and they want the ASE, preferred procedures, and yeah, I don't know. I was asked to go. I said yes because of the regional manager asked me. So,
Are you the only one out of your shop going?
yeah.
Pretty sure the car was sandblasted. As I think it was the air hammer with fingers pulling all the frames.
It didn't sound like Josh or Jericho.
It's me. The air compressor is making sound.
Air compressors running.
I'm so sorry. Come on. Seriously. Listen. Get over there.
Jericho. Jericho. Grab the little ratchet that you're using and take it. Grab the little ratchet and take this nut off.
No, air hammer's out. Shit's getting real.
Yeah, I seen that. Going from the Ugga-Duggas to the Whackers.
It's a really typical building experience.
Josh, you got enough room on the other side where the bolt, the head of the bolt's sticking out to get something in there to cut that end off too, or no?
I might be out of 12 blade.
Oh, so no cutoff wheel or anything?
I could use a cutoff for that.
Yeah, because if you got new bolts, only thing I could think of is cut both sides off, swing that front of the axle down with the springs, then knock the bushings out. What are you watching, Joe?
The other guys. Is that scene where he got his Toyota back or his Prius back and they're going through it. And like there was a bunch of semen and stuff in it from a bunch of hobos. I think they call that the soup kitchen.
Thanks for the use of the S chat. Dirty Mike in the board.
I almost kicked around going to CJ today. I should have.
We'll give a little bit more run on the Lone Ranger.
No, I bought some of those new Fly Sky mini receivers. I'm gonna put one of the TX4M and one of the Ascent 18.
Those are the minis, the ones you got to solder together.
Well, no, it's got plugs. You connect them to plugs. It comes with 3.
Or pre-soldered.
I'm still using the factory system in the Ascent 18, and I just put that winch in it. And can't get it to seem to flip the direction of the winch. It's rolling wrong, so it's like screw it. I just need to put them on the Pro anyhow.
Right.
That new receiver is supposed to be real small, so I figured, what the hell, give it a try.
If I'm not mistaken, that's the same one that works with the GT5s too. The 3-channel.
I don't know. Generally, though, there's nothing that shares between the GT5 and the Nobles. Just like they did that, they come out with that new $200 one. It's the same way. It's freaking AMP protocol, which doesn't really work with much of anything but that.
Right. There we go. Now we're cooking.
But now I'm out of room. The bolt is higher than the blade can reach.
Damn it.
Yep. Damn it, indeed.
I got into something similar on that on a older Ottawa yard dog, and I end up grinding the ends of it off and then drilling the ends out.
I can't get to the end on the other one because it's inside the frame.
Mm.
Oh, every time you work on something, and then
Yep.
Oh yeah. It's like some of the trucks that I got to work on at work with all the hydraulic lines and water lines that run around. You can't get to them because everything is in them
A
straps
nice,
and
pretty bundle.
yeah, and they're all in them big metal straps bolted to a cross member bolt where you need to get to.
Yep.
You take those down and do what you got to do, and then go to put them back up, and it never wants to go back in the same place. I had to do a hydraulic line on one of our trucks. The hose was 27 feet long. Told my boss, easiest way to do it, I'm going to put a close nipple between the ends, hook them together, and just pull the one out and pull the new one in at the same time. I'm not going to sit there and try and fish it around. I'm pulling almost 60 feet of hose in and out of the truck.
that's
But
a lot of hose.
It worked. It probably took just as long to do it that way as it would have to try and pull the old one out and then go through each hanger on a new one.
Oh, you're there. course, I wouldn't put the Sawzall blades in the case. They're in a random bucket.
You sound like me at work. God forbid I'd put it where it goes.
Yeah.
I turn around and I trip over it. No, that's where it's at.
Well, I'm actually going to get off of here. My wife just texted me. I'm going to go meet her in town. So I will
Oh.
catch you guys later.
Shopping, food, come home and knock the stink off again.
Something like that,
Mhm.
hopefully. So get some stuff for dinner tonight.
All right, Joe.
So talk at you later.
All right, man. See ya. Holy shit. Damn. And you can't get to the other end of the bolt because it's up inside?
Yeah. I got the one cut after the wheel. So I stopped because now I'm wondering how much tension is on this before I have it go boing and hit me.
Do you have another jack that you can put under it or no?
There's a jack under it now, but I don't have another one now. I think if I ratchet strap the rear end to the jack, it should stop it from rotating.
Yeah, but you know as well as I do, as soon as you pull that front spring loose, it's going to slam down at you.
Yep, that's why I stopped.
You have the rear end just resting on the jack, or did you put a little pressure on it?
Put a little pressure on it to help hold it, you know.
I mean, if it's just like a little pressure on it, you might be okay. It might be at full extension where it's not going to want to spring out.
Jericho, we want to go under the front and pull towards the back. That way it doesn't rotate down. So put this loop under the bottom of the pinion. Go on the other side. Put the loop under the pinion. Yep. Get it all the way under there. Is it? Yeah. Okay. Should be able to do one of these hooks on this end. And then ratchet it tight to the jack stand. That should hopefully hold it since we're not taking the back out. All right, Sawzall.
Well, the back could probably be easier. That's just like a shackle mount, right?
Yeah. The back would be a lot easier. Jericho, I mean, it's also. Wonder if I should drop the rear down a little bit more. Take the tension all the way off. Take the pressure off of that, Jericho. Okay. Yep. Put a tiny bit of tension on it, just like one pump of the pedal. No, that's the release. There, that's good. Why haven't you started to move? Well, that blade's done.
It's a little smoky.
It took all the teeth off again.
Wow.
Oh,
The other bolt's ready to come out, or it's out already?
no, no. This one's hot. Get this rubber out of here. I can see it.
Can you spin that bolt enough to get the cutoff wheel to get all the way around?
I can't even get the cutoff wheel high enough on this side. This side had an opening, or I could get halfway up.
Hmm.
Gotta be close.
Radioactive. Good. See.
What's up, Dwayne?
What's going on, Dwayne?
Where's the racket, Jericho?
It's right here.
What a pain in the butt.
Hmm.
The other one, I think I can almost get with a hammer or the air hammer and get out. We'll put some pressure on it and spin the impact on it.
Did you get it to move it at all?
Yeah, I got it knocked in some. Either need a giant cutoff wheel or carbon sawzall blades. These ones are dying quickly.
Some good hardened grade 8 bolts.
Ugh.
At least that's what you hope's in there, and not like a looking stainless.
What year were you born, Dennis?
What year was I born?
Yeah.
65.
There's only 5 years difference between you and this bolt.
I'm not as stubborn as that bolt.
Oh, that's a lie.
No.
Oh my God.
Saturday, nice.
Yes. There's rubber everywhere. Doesn't look like there's hardly anything in that bolt hanging on still. Why haven't you came out?
All right, Josh, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get to the store, get some stuff for the house.
All right, brother. I appreciate you swinging by.
No worries, man. Appreciate the invite. Everybody in chat. We'll talk to you guys later.
Oh. The long crowbar, Jericho. It's on the end of the bench. I just can't see how much of the bolts left. Jericho, let's pull this wheel off. Probably that same 3/4 or 3/16. Yeah, it's smoking rubber. Dwayne, it's the leaf spring bolt. Is that the right size? No. 13/16 or 3/4, buddy. That doesn't remove tire grip. One of these two and steal the battery off the grinder. I need the chrome socket and an extension. There's the short extension. There it is. There you go. Maybe we can see a little bit better. Give it a couple pumps on the jack. All right. I'm just so afraid this thing's gonna, yeah. We shouldn't blame too far because the other side's still in. It's like working on a TF2, Dwayne. Got leaf springs. What Dwayne say?
Trying to change bushings.
Trying to put subframe connectors on, but you got to put the long bolt through the leaf spring. So now I'm going to be changing bushings for that. Still got some teeth on me.
Said Roger.
This must be the strongest, hardest bolt in the world. So I think it's 8, like 3 Sawzall blades so far. Watch yourself. Um, put the 3/4 on the Ugga Dugga and see if that bolt will spin, and maybe that'll convince it out some. Apparently, someone sandblasted this car because all the sand is falling out of the frame. Go from the middle, Jericho. Don't be in the way of that leaf spring if it. Yep, there you go, just like that. Swimming or you running the bulldog? Go the other way. Doing something. Come free. No, the bolt. It's flopping. The bolt's flopping. We may have got it. There's fuel lines and brake lines and everything, Dwayne. I can't get a cutting torch in there. Oh, it's out.
Hey,
We got one.
Boone leaf spring.
The shock's just holding it in place. If I jack it up now, it might let it rotate forward. No, it's just putting it back in place.
And it's making rise well this a little bit.
Yeah. All right, to the other side. Once the other side's free, it should come out. All right, so they're not going to spring down and be crazy. Now we know that. What's that? Once you switch sockets and pull this wheel off. Where did you put the nut that came off this side, Jericho?
Right here.
Bring it here. And then hand me the air hammer. You might have to turn the camera to see over here. Um, did you keep your 3/4? I think if we use the 3/4, this bolt might spin out. You got it on there? Let me grab the punch and the hammer. Go ahead and see if it moves for you, Annie. Good. You're doing it. The way. Now the other way. So close. Well, why don't we go the rest of the way?
Stubborn.
Try the other way. Yep. Yep. Yeah, but I don't know if it's spun in the sleeve or spun where it'll go out. Yep. Spin it. Get out.
No, it's sitting there now.
So you can get it. All right. Right there. If it's right there. You can put a crowbar while you spin slowly. Wonder if we lower it down and that come out at all? We need to get that out. Where's our crowbar? Is the short one on the desk or the bench? How do we just have something then set it somewhere else? Come on, Josh. Use a punch to get out the punch. Well, technically, this one's a chisel. Oh, wow. Hey. Success. May have to take the bottom shock bolts off too, because it's kind of floating there on the shocks. To get these leaves out the rest of the way.
Can you take the tire off?
You can take the tire off, yeah. Well, I guess it is 9/16.
Something reaction. And then he has cutting board, never an easy way, Thank you, Jericho, and nice.
Need a, it's a little smaller than that to break this free. That quarter. I think it's quarter. Hmm. Hmm. That's stuck on there pretty good. Is the torch out here?
Like the propane torch.
Yes. Yeah, it's on the end of the shelf out there. Hmm. All right, there's one. Got a little lock on it. Hold it in place. See if you can get that lock loose. See the little cap, not the whole part. You should be able to fit the end of the wrench on there. Find where it lines up there. What did you do with that quarter you had?
Pocket.
Get it loose?
No.
Let me see that quarter.
Oh.
Oh, it snapped.
Okay, let's take it off. All right, this one is free. Here, start my tools. Or no, I'll stay. Take that other nut off. Be careful, it's gonna be hot. There you go. Good job. Let's get spit. No, gonna have to use the heat. Run it the other way now. Just run it back a little bit and then come back to it. May have to heat it up again. There you go. Heat it up. Heat does wonders.
Huh?
I said heat does wonders. This one was super stuck and now it's coming free. Heat the nut, not the shaft. Wow. Shelby's. Painted this thing orange. Huh? I said, who painted this thing orange? Yes. Work it back and forth too. You're just stuck on some corroded threads. And you move it back and forth and it might kick out whatever's there. Or if you gotta heat it somewhere, you gotta heat it somewhere. Right.
Warming, I can feel it in your gloves.
Yeah. Well, heat up that other side a little bit and work it like you just did this one. Woo! Hot, hot. Work it the other way if it's fighting you that much. Keep working it the other way. Take it back so you don't lose the part where you can hold it. So you may have to take a wire brush across those threads and clean it up. And run it up in. Use your ratchet side. There you go. That's enough. We get that wire brush handle on. Try and clean it up. They're on the shelf, Jericho.
Great action. So that's it. Bring the heat.
Yep. Well, I think it's almost off. This one's going to be even hotter. I'm not going to try and catch it. All right. With those loose, you should be able to rotate the rear end down. The front should drop. And the sway bar should let it pivot. In theory. Watch our brake lines, make sure we don't have any hoses pulling tight on the top. The one on the top of the rear end, Jericho. There should be a rubber hose. That's the sway bar. This one's not tight. This side. It should come up. Wherever we break this one. That's the one that's getting tight, isn't it? All right, we should be able to take the pry bar and pop those leaves down. Right there next to the tire. Next to the tire, or that one, okay. Yeah, just put it from the front. No, no, no. Right here. Yeah, we're caught on the brake line. Stop, stop, stop. We're caught on this brake line and sway bar. It should be enough. We can work on it though. Jack the. Let me see that pry bar. Okay, hold on. Yep, jack it up some. Okay, stop. Grab a short 2x4, like the one off the front of the welder over there, and we'll put it between the leaf and the bushing so we can work on it. There's that way. All right, now we need another short 2x4. There should be one right there on the bottom of the engine stand. There we go. Now jack the rear end up so everything's not on a bind. Oh, oh, oh. Let it down a little bit. You just lifted the car. There, right there. No, a little more. The other side's still bouncing. There you go. All right. We can get to our bushings now.
Or I have to ream it out or something.
If the leaves were off the car, we take it over to the press and press them out.
It's not.
They're both over on the floor because they were hot. There's the washer. Then the rubber bushings is behind you on the ground. There should be one more rubber bushing. And then the nut and washer are over there if you want to put them on the top of your little rolling toolbox. So we might be able to grab a C-clamp. A C-clamp off the wall over there, that C-clamp. The clamp that looks like a C. And we might be able to push the bushing out. So, Dwayne, if you're still here, that's the bushing we're fighting with. That one, the sleeve is good. This one, the bolt rusted itself to the sleeve inside. All right, so what you do is open that C-clamp up, Jericho. And you put one side on the metal, one side, no, on the leaf. Yep. So it'll be like kind of at an angle like that. Watch it in the car with the clamp. So we put the front of the clamp down or off to the side, and then you clamp there to the inside. And as you tighten, it hopefully pushes the rubber. No, but get it on the rubber. Try and get it on the center as much as you can. There, I'll tighten. Yep, it's gonna suck. None of this is fun or easy. No, that's not gonna do it. I'll back it up. Option two is to go grab the drill and a small drill bit and you drill a hole and then you run the drill all the way around it. So we grab a decently hefty bit, put this in here. We drill our hole. Yeah. Let's grab the actual drill, Jericho. You might want the drill with the big battery. Has some more oomph. We'll try this one first, but all right, Jericho, air hammer. There you start drilling some holes over there.
What are you doing? Third year. See the little sleeve around it? There's a tiny thin metal sleeve. That's what you're trying to knock out. Come here and look on this side and you can see what I'm talking about. See it? The little
yeah.
metal sleeve, that's what you're trying to knock out. Oh, I broke my drill bit.
I see what you're saying, Dwayne, but there's a metal sleeve that goes. So I'm gonna try to heat it up here in a second. If it won't. Especially since I just broke my drill bit. Is it moving somebody? Let me see. Grab our torch, Jericho. Try and hit it on this top here where I just did that. Bring it over here for a minute. Looks like it's coming out towards me. Oh, it's stuck. Yeah, I have to hit it with a hammer from the other side. Grab the hammer, Jericho. It's over there by the phone. You pull it, watch your hand, that leaf might be hot.
Hammer. This one's almost up. Put the other bit in that one. Slide it down. There you go. We'll try out this night sheet out. It fits. Maybe. Finish it up. It's close. You shouldn't have to switch bits. Woo! Top edge. It's moving. Almost. Yay! Now the other side. You gotta do this. Go to the other side. Woo! Look at that thing.
Gnarly. Bottom then top. Don't go into the rubber. You gotta go into that little shim. No, outside edge. Yeah, there you go. There, that metal lip you can see. All angle out. Go and through. Here's what I'm talking about. You want to try and get this in there? Allow. There's a step. Just look. You know, it's working away. Yeah, that's what we want. It's rusted in back here. And the rest keep working it like here, 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 here. We're good. I can see it working all the way around. Start up here now. That looks like where it's really stuck. That looks like where it's really stuck. So come in from this angle. Yep. Like that. Keep working. All right, I'm gonna put some heat on it.
Looks like it's hot. Here, give me. I'll work on it for a second. Just set that somewhere. The other tip.
All right, you should have a good place to hit now. Got most of that rubber anyway. Yeah, let's switch tips to the flat blade where you can get in there. Up here. Cool. Twist them. There we go. This is your workout. Use the flat part and get between the metal and no, the two metals. Yeah. Just keep doing that. Work it like that. Don't stop. It was almost out. Finish it. Finish it. And now we're done.
think I got a workout and a good massage in there.
Because we need to get bushings before we can finish it. Take that thing and knock out some of this rust. And then we'll put a sanding drum in there and clean it up.
All right.
You can talk to Dwayne.
Huh?
So you can talk to Dwayne. He's probably still organizing.
Been spinning for nearly 3 hours.
Oh yeah. Cool. This sanding drum is the worst. Are you watching something else now? Oh. We can end it here in a few. We're almost done. Good day, because we need parts. And not too bad. Well, now we got to get parts. All right. Thanks, everyone. Dwayne, Joe, Dennis, Tony. Think we're going to call it. Appreciate it. Later, everyone.